Like many of you, I spent a day at the RWM show last week. Some of you maybe spent two. As well as catching up with your network, it can be a useful opportunity to surround yourself with all the latest shiny bits of plant and new technology. Countless firms from around the globe, all in one place, and all trying to tempt you to part with your hard-earned investment dollars. Because if there's one thing I've learned, it's that waste firms love showing off their new kit. New trommels, faster shredders, bigger sorting lines. All of it focused on squeezing better outputs from whatever comes through the gate. Now hopefully you weren't strong-armed into signing on the spot midway through a bit of excessive out-of-hours supplier hospitality. If you were, do check back and watch my beer goggles video. But you may have come away from the show with new information or exciting prospects about some new plant. Or possibly you didn't attend RWM at all, but you're still close to a major investment decision. And if you're in that position, there's one more important factor I'd like you to consider. You see, no matter what the salesman promised, if your facility's inputs are rubbish, well, the outputs, they're going to be suboptimal too. Crap in, crap out was something they taught me in computer science classes back in the early 80s. But do you know what? It's still excellent advice today. Because I'm still seeing far too many firms spending millions on processing kit and staff training, only then to shrug and accept whatever gets lobbed in a skip or tipped from the back of a truck. Mixed loads, contaminated loads, fines heavy loads, all of which cost a fortune to process. Now I can almost hear the eye rolls. That's how life is, Gerald, I hear you reply. Well, the smart operators, they're waking up to something different. They're working upstream, helping customers load better in the first place. Because when the customer knows how to fill that skip right, three things happen. First, contamination drops. Second, processing gets faster and cheaper. And third, the end product is genuinely higher quality. And that's not just good for compliance, that's good for your bottom line too. Now don't get me wrong, this isn't about lecturing customers. It's about making their lives easier, saving them money and giving them sustainability bragging rights too. I've spent the last year banging on about what differentiates the waste firms who will still be trading in 2030. Take my word for it, for the firms who will be thriving in 5 years' time, it won't be about how shiny their kit is. It'll come down to one thing: how well they've worked with their customers to keep inputs clean. So before you fork out millions on new kit, the question waste firms need to ask themselves is simple. Are you going to continue firefighting contamination at the back end, or are you going to be smart enough to manage it out at the front?